what kind of service are you going to do? Arranging forms, cross-checking information in the forms? Yeah, good question. Yeah, thanks for letting us advertise our service a little bit. You know, what we do is, of course, we have software. You enter the information. Our software, it does a lot of checking and verifying and things like, you know, what we in software development would call input validation, meaning we don't let you, to the extent possible with the QUter, we don't let you enter bad information. But beyond that, we then, a real live person will look through it and make sure you didn't misunderstand the question, or that you didn't put a placeholder in there because you meant to come back later and you forgot to, or whatever. So we're going to look at it. Now, we have no way of knowing the facts of your case. If you say you've never been married, you know, we take your word for it. So we're not going to say, hey, you should have wrote down that prior spouse. You remember Emily? So it's up to you to provide the facts of your case and be honest about everything. We have no way to verify that. But we will make sure you didn't skip anything. Everything got answered. And then if you use our Premium Review service, which is where you send that to us, we're going to look at it 3 more times. So we're basically dotting the I's, crossing the T's. So yes, to answer directly your question, we're going to make sure that this petition is as perfect as it can be to give you the best shot at getting approved. We're going to make sure you didn't forget your supporting evidence, which is also very important. It's one thing to fill in the blanks on the form, but there's a whole lot of supporting evidence you're going to have to provide, depending on the petition type, but things like birth certificates, divorce certificates, criminal history, financial documents, photographs, proof of relationship, all these things. We're going to make sure all that's there and complete. Again, we can't attest to the validity of it, and we can't guarantee you're going to be approved. But overwhelming majority of our customers are approved, and the key is really getting it right. You know, you're just asking benefit from the government, and our government, like most, is very bureaucratic, and so they've got their steps they want you to follow, and they've got their documents they want to see. And the closer you get to meeting their expectations, the less trouble you'll have. When you start missing things, misinterpreting questions, then you're going to start this back and forth process where either you get an outright rejection or they ask you for more and it drags it out. And you know, you don't want to be that guy who stands out. You know, as they say, the nail that gets hammered is the one that's sticking up. You want your petition to be as perfect as possible. So these adjudicators, they're like all of us at our job. We got a big workload. We just want to get through it. We want to do a good job, but we want to get through our day. When your petition lands on their desk, you want the guy to say, wow, this one's good. This is organized. This looks great. You want them to go through it and say, yep, this looks good, stamp that thing approved, and send it on to the next step. You don't want to be the guy that sends it in and it's abnormal, something's wrong, it doesn't look right, it's in a shoebox. You know, when you're that guy, like all of us, the adjudicator, or the person looking through your packet is going to say, wow, maybe I'll do this after lunch. Or they're going to be frustrated looking through it saying, goodness sakes, it's something this important and you didn't take the time to make it correct. You know, you don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy that does everything and kind of slips right through. So that's the service we provide. And of course, beyond that, we're here to answer your questions through the whole process, whether it takes 6 months or 2 years. There's no time limit on our service as long as you're progressing through it. We're going to be here, so when you wake up and you're worried about something, or why is it taking so long, or did I answer this right, or you just have a general question, you know, you have somebody you can call and say, hey, what about Social Security card? How do we do that? You know, there's somebody you can call and ask your questions, which we have found is much more significant than you might right now think. This is definitely not a case where you do some documents, throw it in the mail, and then you go back to your life and forget about it until you get your approval. You are going to have questions along the way. Stuff you didn't think about at first are going to come up, and it's nice to have somebody who you've hired who's there just for that reason, 7 days a week, and can answer those questions, and who've done it over 40,000 times and can give you a good solid answer. So, you know, that's what we're here for now. What we can't do is give you legal advice, you know, we can't go represent you in a court of law, anything like that, anything, you know, we're not lawyers, and we don't give legal advice. So that's what we can't do. But what we can do, and what we're very good at, is give you the absolute best chance at getting approved.
If you found this video useful, it would mean a lot to us if you could hit the like button and comment below to let us know what you think. You can also ask your own immigration questions in the comments below. If you want to make sure not to miss any of our future videos, we invite you to subscribe here on YouTube, and be sure to click the notification icon so you can be alerted whenever we publish a new video. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, where you can watch our regular immigration Q&A live streams.